Okay guys, welcome back to the channel and the final episode in the Build a Beast series. So we've been through 3 different drivers, TSi3, G425 LST, Sim2, tweaking them around a little bit, trying some different configurations, and we have them in what we feel are the final versions to make a decision.
Yeah, lightened up the heads and moved around some weight, so this will be interesting.
This should be good. Yeah, we got some different weights specifically for the ping. That was the one last time. We couldn't quite match up the club head speed with the ping. We were a little bit down, but going back to that episode 2, by the end of it, it was literally a dead heat. There was nothing in it between the 3 drivers. And today we're hoping that we can sort of finalise the subtle differences that are going to make one a gamer.
Definitely.
Okay, right. Let's start with the TaylorMade. It is the one to beat.
It's your quote-unquote gamer. So.
It's the one to beat. Okay, let's start with that. All right, Michael. So we done episode 1 and 2 on number 17 at St Andrews. We've made the rite of passage onto the 18th tee. We're right in front of the R&A clubhouse. The town is to the right. I'm trying to block that out of my mind right now. But it requires a different tee shot. Last time we were kind of hitting a little draw over the hotel, and you want really no piece of the draw down 18 because it's going to have to flirt with the road. So, you will see some of the start lines a little bit left, maybe at the monument. Most people hit at the R&A clock back there. So, somewhere between the 2 of them is where kind of the intended start lines will be. And let's see if we can chase one somewhere up to the front of the green.
Good strike.
Better.
Be a round of applause up 18 if someone saw that. Two in a row, 2 nice strikes.
Balance a little that one. It's okay though.
Good swing. Get up. Oh.
Slow bounce.
Rolled right through the hill.
All right, Michael, TSi3, handsome devil.
It's a nice driver.
It's just whether it can keep the spin down enough. That was my problem with TSi3 since I hit it. Keeping the spin down seems to be okay, unless I kind of get a little open face or low in the head with the sim, but let's have a little look.
Okay.
Might have to work a little harder on the TSI.
Good swing.
Mm-hmm.
Coming on down.
Devastating. Felt like a good one.
Mm-hmm. Sounded really good.
Yeah.
Get up. funny. Obviously, in the beginning with the sim, you had a couple shots just to get into it, but it was autopilot after.
After that, I kind of found it, yeah.
This to me
This is hard.
Yeah. All right, so third victim in the build
and final.
Ping G425 LST. We have lightened the head weight up a bit. We've got a 7 gram instead of the stock 14 gram. Swing weight's definitely back in the realm of what your TSI and Sim 2 are at. So
feels like a different animal, to be honest. Like immediately, it feels like you can swing it, you can get some speed with it, you can generate the speed. Last time it was just labouring, and I think it was 2 miles an hour, something like that, slower. So maybe see this one kind of keeping in that 120 region. 116, 117 was all I could muster with it last time. So it's at least got a fighting chance now.
Let's see it. Swing.
Slowing down. Peaked.
No brainer. The winner is the Sim. If you'd like to buy.
All right, Michael, in the end, not really much of a tough decision. Expected it to be a tough decision, but it wasn't. Now, the one thing I will say, there is a bit of a advantage being gained by, I've been gaming this when we've been playing a couple of rounds of golf with it outside, very familiar with it and know exactly what it's going to do. I struggled a little bit today with the Titleist.
Yeah.
Was struggling with the strike and couldn't quite kind of get it down on the club delivery. Just didn't feel. I felt like I was making a decent swing at it. I just didn't feel like I was getting huge bang for my buck out of that one. Again, we're kind of giving it all the same speed, so it is a good test. Obviously, dynamic loft. We're trying to be as fair as we can. Look how flat the ping sits. To me, the ping felt like I was going to probably hit a fairway with it.
Right.
Very cliche when it comes down to ping golf clubs. I didn't feel like I could stray too far wrong, but I felt like the total package was in the tail of me.
Yeah, I'm glad we went a little bit lighter in the ping to give it a fair fighting chance, and it definitely helped compared to last time. But that Sim 2 is hard to beat.
Yeah. For somebody who kind of doesn't really like to see it going left, a bit of a funny tee shot for me actually. I've never really realised that a bit of a funky tee shot, because obviously I draw it a little bit, but I get a little bit of the right miss in there as well, right. So not all that comfortable on that tee shot, which is good. You want to put yourself in those spots to see how you react, and those are good numbers. 13 launch, 2100 at 175 average ball speed. That's a nice place to play the game.
And if we're looking to build the beast as well, we're looking for the longest, quickest, most forgiving, something you're comfortable with, and that's proven that, again, Sim 2 is providing all the numbers we need.
Exactly. I feel comfortable that 3-wood I've built now, the Sim 2, the Ventus Red, that's my fairway finder.
Yeah.
Like that's what I sort of put out there, 280 if I really need to kind of find a fairway. This is, as described, this is the beast that's going to give you a competitive advantage, 60 yards on top of your 3-wood, to the point where you can really stretch a hole out. You can get into some of the par 5s others can't, and you know, from a strokes gain perspective, start to make some inroads.
Definitely.
It's good, isn't it? Guys, I hope the kind of process in terms of lightening the heads, you can obviously see the grip choice, the shaft weight choice. We've talked a little bit about that for those of you who were just joining us. The Ping Tour Wrap 2G mid-size, the white, 65 grams, pretty heavy, will lower the swing weight quite significantly. I dropped down from a 65X to a 55X in the driver shaft. Haven't done that in a long time, but you know, good, certainly good to experiment with that. The Ping, we had to go into a lighter head weight in order to find that sweet spot in the swing weight, which for me is D4, and we got it nailed bang on. So that's all the things you need to do if you guys want to build a beast, if you want to build yourself a driver that you can test and see if there's more yards for you. The truth being told, there's not a significant amount of yards for everyone. It really does depend on your swing sequence and if you can access the extra speed that length offers you. Some people actually swing a little slower with longer drivers, and I'm sure many of you will leave in the comments your experience of that and attest it. The one thing I will say is it's an acquired skill. Yeah. Don't think that you can pick up a longer driver and just swing quicker. That's not how it works. You're going to have to work at it, figure out your timing, your sequence, and that's where the magic is found, and you can definitely get a little bit more. You know, I was definitely never a 120 guy, 119, 120 guy until I kind of worked at it to get there. So, you know, I was a 12 to 14 guy in club head speed, so it's in there. You're just going to have to get it out.
Definitely.
Hard work.
Cool. Fun experiment.
Definitely. Okay, guys, let us know if you've tried such a thing, if it worked for you, if it didn't. Love to read your comments, love to hear what you thought. 3 great drivers. You know, there'll be someone else out there who could have a complete flip experience, you know, but for me, you know, a TaylorMade driver just feels like coming home.
Definitely.
Okay, stay tuned for more, guys. We'll see you again soon.